It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the New Orleans Saints and the New York Giants. And it comes your way next.
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after him, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a fifth rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Saints coming out, and the veteran leads them. It's their quarterback, Derek Carr, 9 years with the Raiders, now year 2 with the Saints. Greg, for a man who's now 33 years old.
There's no denying he is a passionate and productive NFL quarterback. But as good as he is, Mike, he just hasn't quite found a way to get over the hump to join that upper echelon of elite quarterbacks. He has this big arm. He can sling it all over the field. But that big arm is also what gets him into trouble sometimes. He needs to find that happy medium between taking care of the ball while still being aggressive. And if he can do that, he'll have as good a chance as any to come out on top.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. We'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll go again here with Kamara. Whoa. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Williams. He's going to have a Saints first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
On 1st down, Carr. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And now flags fly
Illegal
as a gain of about 4 could be negated. Carr now on 2nd down. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They get 21 on that one. First down, New Orleans. A run here with Camara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. Carr. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Saints. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. He's got it. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Giants led out by their quarterback, Daniel Jones. Here he is. It's year 6 in the NFL. He was the 6th overall pick back in 2019 out of Duke. And Jones still at the helm for the Giants.
Here's what you call a little bit of a polarizing player, Mike. His career has been a bit of a mixed bag after being a first-round pick a few years back. At times, he looks like a bona fide franchise quarterback. At others, he looks like a guy who's still trying to find his way and take that next step. It's the consistency. That's the biggest issue. If that changes, man, he'll finally be able to reach his full potential.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Calm. Up we go.
They'll go back to Singletary on 1st down. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line.
Okay, here we go. Up we go.
Shotgun now for Jones. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, here we go. Up we go.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. Open man, Matt Slayton. A 19-yard pickup there. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. And that's what we saw here.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Up we go.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll start this one on the ground with Camara. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So after one, 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Here's 2nd and 9.
What now? What's up?
Carr working out of the gun. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Kamara. He's fighting, and he'll have the first down. Up around the 22.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Saints.
Back is Carr. He's going to run it. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Carr. He'll take off again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will get into the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints move out on top, 14-0.
To kick off for the Saints.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Isaiah McKenzie now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10.
56. Apple.
Here's Jones to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Half 88, half 88, half 88. Up, go.
Singletary now on 1st and 10. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here we go.
They'll run once more with Singletary.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Here we go, hey.
They'll try and run for the 1st with Singletary. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this.
Half jumbo. Up, go.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And this takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Giants.
Half 18, half 18. Up, go.
From the gun, it's Jones. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he'll take it on in. Dale Robinson. Touchdown, New York. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. And this one is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Saints offense and receiver Rashid Shaheed set for their next drive. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10.
Down. 180.
Carr. He's going to let this one go deep. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Recovery very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 35. It's a big one right there. And even 30 yards.
I half expected to see all 11 defenders piled up on top of him at the end of this run to make sure he was finally down, because a couple times on that run, it looked like he was cooked, only to shake off those tackles and keep on cooking.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Down. That's it.
To throw is Carr. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Now Carr. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
14 on the pickup. It's good for a Saints first down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to him.
And he'll be taken down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Kamara going to try to pull his way in. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Saints. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints extend it to a 21-6 advantage.
Blake Murphy to kick off for the Saints.
Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Jones. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report. For the Saints, this is why they signed him. They got a strong performance from their quarterback, Derek Carr. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3.
Blake Murphy to kick off for the Saints.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Giants offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. And now again he loses the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Here we go.
I'll give to Singletary on the zone read. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. That's good for a Giants first down.
Chip. Up we go.
Jones gonna hang on to it here. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Back to the rookie from LSU, Malik Neighbors. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Okay, here we go.
Jones keeping this one. And he'll take this down to about the 15.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
On the handoff, Singletary. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped.
He is in. Daniel Jones. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Gano on to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Carr to throw. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 37 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Carr. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now, Carr. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. 3rd and 6. the shotgun. It's Carr. He'll try to run for it. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. Hit as he threw it. Pass is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Now, second down throw from Carr. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Carr now. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
Down.
Here's Kamara. He brings it down to the 5-yard line, but now it is 3rd and goal.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down. Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Derek Carr, touchdown, New Orleans. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
To kick off for the Saints.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
A loss of 2.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
56.
Shotgun now for Jones. A throw on the move is caught. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, New York. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for one and make it a one-possession game. Or some people think about going for two here. What would you do? And this one is blocked. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
A give up the middle with Kamara, and he'll get about 5.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now.
He'll go again here with Kamara. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Now. 180. 180. We're good. We're good. That's it.
They're going to go right back to Kamara. A pickup there of 19 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Now. Where's it?
On 1st down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. A nice nimble run as he manages to pick up 3. Second and 7.
What now?
It's a give now to Kamara. And the Saints are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. with their fullback trying to get it. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown, Saints. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
On comes Blake Groupie for the PAT. He's got it. The Saints are going to extend their lead.
Makes the score Saints 37, Giants 19. Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down.
Here we go, hey. Up.
Jones. Oh, Neighbors wide open. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. On first down, Jones. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. Jones now on first down. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. That is caught, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything, there is a marker down. These points may come off the board.
That penalty is declined.
Now, Gano for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Giants are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
One final kneel down here inside the 40-second mark. Should be enough to put this one on ice. 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. This one a win for the visiting Saints. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.